So just going to replace this new carburetor that I bought on Amazon on my 45-year-old Toro 524 snowblower that I bought last year. And I see there's a little butterfly choke in there, so that's good. I'm gonna have to put the old one on for the primer. That's the throttle line, flange, intake hose, and then there's should be a primer line somewhere. I'll have to see that. So there's the primer hose right there, and I got two hoses with this, which was nice, and some other extra parts that I don't think I need, but this looks like the right type as far as I can see so far. So we'll see how it works out, if it starts after I replace it or not. Here's the primer button, the new one I got, but it doesn't look like, maybe it's the same size as the old one, but the old one works fine, so just leave it on. So really nothing to it now. Just gotta take that carb up there and replace it with that one, drain the fuel. I lost one bolt, I gotta find it. I keep all my bolts in this one little box that came with the carb. It's been half the battle already. Right, so I'll take the fuel out and then take the carb off, take the linkages off. I'm seeing something here with this linkage. Might be a problem, so I'll have to take a look at it. So a little bit of a predicament. Too much gas in my fuel tank, and now I gotta take the carb off before I can get the pan out of fuel. So no smoking when you do this. So just those two flange bolts holding the carb on now. So all carb is off, linkages are off, fuel lines, primer lines off, everything's off. I gotta clean that gasket there. There's two gaskets on this. This one goes right to the carb and this one mounts to the engine. But I only got one gasket with my carb, so I'm gonna try to save this one. Scrape this one off. This one doesn't look too bad a shape. So this one looks bad. So we'll see how that goes. So to clean the old gasket off here and here, they're pretty dirty. So I'm gonna attach this carburetor mount first. Put the gasket in between here and here. So I lost that left hand nut, so I had to replace it with the 7/16 nut I had in my spare with a block washer. So just finishing off the aftermarket carb. Everything was working. It's throttling a little high, but I actually like that because when it snows you need it to throttle high, not low. So I'll just fire it up. So first pull, usually I had trouble starting it, now I don't. Throttle, now I can hold my neck. Carb fires up good, runs good. I'm gonna change the gear oil. It's SAE90. Doesn't need much, but it looks like it hasn't been changed in forever. So I have the blower tipped up, draining the gear oil out if there is any gear oil in it. So that's a good thing I checked that because no gear oil came out. so likely it's dry. I had a problem with the auger drive system last winter that snapped the belt, so it was getting jammed up really easy. So I'm wondering if that also had something to do with it. But it's still turning, so the gearbox still works. So I'm just going to put some gear oil in it. It says to fill it until the plug starts to come out the plug. So now I'm going to do the engine oil, and that's about 0.6 liters. And once that's done, it's good to go away for until next year.